3 for Aquarius, the Knight of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Okay, after pulling yourself together from some type of betrayal. One more for Aquarius, and then we'll get clarifiers. Strength. Very good spread, Aquarius. All right, so I feel like with the Nine of Cups, you are getting fulfillment, okay? Emotional stability, all right? I feel like you are in gratitude. You are, finally getting a piece of the pie, okay? After being betrayed, now you're pulling yourself together, okay? And it's taken strength. Whatever you went through was terrible, okay? The 10 of Swords is super painful. So let's take a look. All right, let's go with the sour, and then we'll go to the sweet. Can you talk to me about the 10 of Swords reversed for Aquarius? Okay, so the 10 of Cups reversed. Family. Okay, shattered dreams. The King of Wands jumped out. Okay, so you could be dealing with a very good-looking individual. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Okay, this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The betrayal could have been there. Okay, this could be a husband, a brother, a father, an uncle. Take how it resonates to you. Okay, this is someone who comes off as a natural leader. Okay, someone who overcomes challenges and is career-focused, courageous. Okay, oh, too many. One more. Yeah, so I feel like, you're planning. You're making a decision, or you've already made it. You're gonna make a decision, or you've already made it. Okay. I feel like you made the decision to part ways. Okay. Go your way and find your emotional stability. Okay. Go after your wish. True contentment. Okay. The Magician reversed, so manipulation. Narcissism. Someone could have been a narcissist. Me. What else for the Nine of Cups and the Magician reversed? Yeah, there was no love. The Ace of Cups reversed. There was some type of like emotional loss. Okay, repressed emotions. Someone manipulated you all the way to sadness. Okay, you finally decided to say, "See you later, alligator." One more for the Nine of Cups. Mm-hmm. This energy, whoever acted in this malicious way, this narcissist, could have created some type of obstacles for you. Okay, you decided to part ways and follow your wish fulfillment. Okay, and that took strength. That took strength. Okay, so oh, the Two of Pentacles. You could be juggling something. Okay, you could be juggling your work, your other responsibilities, 2 businesses, your time, a child. You could be juggling your emotions. Okay, adapting to this new path you're taking. One more for the Strength and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this new beginning. The Fool. You're adapting to this new beginning, and it's taking strength. Okay? Very well. Very good. I feel like you're free. You're just like, you feel like a kid again. Yeah, you let go of all the burdens. The Ten of Wands reversed. You said, fuck this, I'm out. That's what this feels like. Screw you. Good shit, Aquarius. All right. 3, 4 Aquarius, please. The 12th house, the 8th house, and Mercury. So Mercury, we have communication, information. The 12th house, we have mental health, okay, hidden enemies, reality constructs, imprisonment, liminality, okay? And then the 8th house. So the 8th house talks about debts, resentments, trauma. Okay, this feels very like narky, like someone was very traumatic. Like this was like a relationship was very traumatic. Okay, the partner's money, inheritance, and baggage. Okay, so heavy energy, Aquarian friends. True intentions. Whoa. So I'll take These two. Whoa. I'll take all three. All right, so the past. The weight of what happened between us still lingers. I'm not yet over our past. So strength, right? It takes strength to move on. Goodbye. The moment has come to part ways. Our paths are diverging, and it's time to let go. There's the Two of Wands. Love. I will be a positive force in your life and only want to bring you peace and happiness. Yeah, I feel like you are in this peaceful energy. Like it's taken strength, but you're walking away and, you know, what this feels like? This feels like healing, like self-love. Like you know your limit. You're like, whatever this was, yeah. Like I've had enough. Like I'll love you from afar. You know what I mean? Or just not in the sense like the way you have love for them, but you're not in love with them. Does that make sense? Oh, let's see. For Aquarius, Vine. Seek out information that will help you. All right, Aquarius. So that is what I have for you this week. I'll see you next week. Bye.